Hey everybody, my name's Chris with Mahoning Matters, and here today to help launch Sophia's Place on the Mahoning Valley. I've got Scott, Genevieve, and Shannon. They're here to kind of introduce Sophia's Place to you. So Scott, let me start with you. Talk about Sophia's Place. What is it, and what kind of help found Sophia's Place?
Sophia's Place is a calming room that is used for individuals with autism and special needs to get a sensory experience, and they can use the room to feel a sense of calm and security. And we also installed a music room, which is a separate area that's used almost as a community space where individuals can use that and create their own music. And both rooms were not only branded, but produced by our friend Genevieve Goings.
Yeah, and to introduce Genevieve, you may have heard of her. She had a lot of experience on Disney and Disney Junior. Genevieve, what sparked your interest in a place like this?
Well, I met Scott through my Disney touring. He had a music festival called Lollyhoo out here. So he brought me out here to your beautiful area, and we became friends. I became friends with Sophia, his daughter, and just absolutely adore her. And when I found out what he was working on, I was like, sign me up, let's do it. We always talked about me being a part of the Voices for Autism charity, but as we got going and we met the lovely Shannon here with the Carousel Center, we were able to actually make it a reality. So it's amazing what's going on here.
And Shannon, introduce yourself. I feel like I've got more personal experiences. I'm a dad of two kids with autism. But Shannon, why is it so important for people with autism to have that calming room and music room? I think it's important for everybody, but especially for those with autism.
Yeah, it's just offering some cutting edge technology on on being able to come into a room, have control of your environment, calm down. And then we kind of, we did the music wall, and it's kind of the opposite idea. It's stimulating. It's fun. It's a place where you can get together. You can make music. No song is going to be the same. And, with Genevieve, producing all of it, the sounds, it's so awesome to be able to offer and say, hey, we have this room and we can come together and make music. Or if you need to get, calm, if you're overstimulated and you want to come in here and have your own experience where you can calm down, you can listen, you can, relax and just feel that sense of security that most of the individuals need when they're overstimulated.
It sounds like a real neat place. I know as a dad of people with autism, it's just, sometimes you're out and about and, the kids have a tough time. They need a place to go. So I definitely understand how this could be a really great thing for people. So, Scott, how can you engage in this? So, say my family's out for a drive. We want to schedule some time, or we're in a little bit of a crisis mode as the kids are having a rough time. What do you do? Where do you go? What do you do? Do you register? Do you sign up? How do you get connected with a place like Sophia's Place?
Well, Sophia's Place is our first installation, and it's exclusively just for the Carousel Center and the clients that are here. And we already have plans to somehow make this available to the community. We're working on that now, and we're hoping that the experiences that you're talking about, that we can help solve those problems by having Sophia's Place in other areas of the country.
Oh, great.
Yes. We want to duplicate this thing and have it in so many different settings, like a sports game or a theme park outside, somewhere else to escape to from all of that. So we dream big with this. This is the first one.
So this is something like, as you said, you hope to launch in Ohio and around the country as well?
I would say
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Shopping malls, hospitals, it can be anywhere. So that way, when you have an issue like you're explaining and you need somewhere to go, it could even be rest areas, on the highways, just somewhere that this would be available.
It seems easy. I mean, you're talking about a music wall. You're talking about a nice place for people to calm down. What challenge do you face? I know sometimes I think we're all more accustomed to autism looking across the country, but it's also something that can be very misunderstood by people too. I know you're just starting with this today, but are you running any good things or challenges as you talk about this idea of other people?
That's a great question. It's a
I didn't
good
get it
point.
all. I didn't
Well,
get it
it's
all.
just wondering about challenges. Really, what with just navigating the landscape of people's knowledge of autism, first of all, while you're describing it and the needs and everything. So we've been very fortunate to just power through with a father of a daughter with autism, and he's letting his daughter's experience be his beacon that we're following, as he keeps saying, I'm just a dad doing a thing, and so we're kind of following that, thinking of it, starting out with one girl at a time, and now it's just growing the more we research. You've researched other families and asked about their needs and things like that, and it's an ongoing thing. I don't want to speak for you, but that's what I've witnessed.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it perfectly.
And I mean, we brought in quite a few parents and advocates for individuals with autism and got their input and said, hey, what do you think about this? Like, how do you, we definitely did some of that too.
How can people help in the community? So from what I understand, this is a place for clients only, but obviously you have interest in expanding it in the Mahoning Valley and other areas. If someone's listening in like me, who's an autism dad, or maybe someone says, hey, I've got a friend that has somebody from autism, how can the public come around and support you guys in the phase that you're in right now?
First of all, they can support your show because you're awesome and we love this and love you for asking that question. But I think this, and me just speaking as I don't even live here, I'm coming from LA and stepping in now, seeing it in person and all the work these guys have done. I think this is an amazing, and we thank you for even trusting in us. Shannon has made this possible that we could put this here to be the first one, and now we can do more. I think this is an incredible opportunity for businesses to join forces with something like this. There's opportunities for sponsorships to brand their own rooms everywhere. So we'd like to see community businesses come together and talk about how to expand.
And also probably donating to Voices for Autism, because that's going to be the power too of getting more of the rooms around the world.
Yeah, I can imagine, Scott, like I'm thinking businesses, churches, other places like that. If somebody's out there like, wow, we want to reach out to people with autism, we got no idea how. Are you at a point where somebody can contact you and say, hey, can you help me put something together for business A? I mean, how do people do that if they want to contact you that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Well, you can contact the Carousel Center, if you happen to make it easy. And it's the carouselcenter.com is their website. And also Voices for Autism has a website. It's voicesforautism.org. And
the number 4.
It's the number 4.
Excellent. You guys were talking about showing us around. I know we're on a computer screen, but is there a way you can the wall and upper areas?
Yes.
I can do that if you
Lift
want
that up here.
Yeah.
So we're sitting in front of, there's 5 panels in this room here. If you lift that up, it should be all right. If you widen it out a little bit. So right here, there's touch panels. I'm going to move beyond. This is the whole back wall. So we're using this incredible technology where you can press. So here's a little happy face for the vibe. Now, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but we have some running water. There's some more water sounds. And these fish, these are little characters.
I think it's the star.
Watch me swim. I'm so proud of you. Wow.
That's really
And
cool.
over here we have leaves rustling, and each one has its own story. So there's a picture of a book. If you'd like to, during your calming experience, hear a story, you could start fresh and just.
Little fish and big fish.
Very
There
neat.
once was a little fish and a bigger fish. The little fish couldn't wait to be big.
So that's just one of the panels. We have 5 different panels with different stories and different characters. You can kind of pan over this way. We've got more of the crickety sounds of different.
Listen to the wind move through the grass.
Really
So a
cool.
lot of vibes. It's all up to you. The person who is experiencing the room, it's one person at a time. So it's really an experience for calming. One individual with a caregiver. And when the door closes, there's a light on outside. It's locked. People know it's being used. And you also, I don't know if you can look down on the floor, but even the carpets are custom to feel like you are, there's a little bit of water and some grass, if you will. There's an autism crash pad over here with a weighted blanket. Relax. And
Aromas.
yes, aromas. It smells amazing in here. So we fiber optic. Cool. We call it the unicorn mane. You can look at it or you can feel it.
Feels like spaghetti.
Yes, and there's a swing over here for that type of feel. And yeah, so you're really inside this calm little space, and it's just a lot of fun.
Hello world. Hi.
Yay!
Very
So
cool.
that's our calming room, Sophia's place.
Fantastic. Well, sounds great. Anything else you guys want to add before we go?
Well, that's up to you, Scott. Here, I'll reposition so you can get back and close us out if you can get out of the cable. There you go.
Here, look.
Nothing like live webcam interview.
I know, right? Go ahead. Right. Yay!
Well, we appreciate you having us on.
Yeah,
Chris.
thank you very much.
Yes, this
Thank
is
you.
great.
No problem. So check out the new Sensory Room. Shannon, remind me of the website again so people know. We'll have a link to it on the story.
www.thecarouselcenter.com.
Yeah, check out the Carousel Center. And again, you might sit there and say, well, I don't have the kids with autism. Well, you probably know somebody has autism or help out kids with autism. I mean, it's a growing number. I can tell that.
Absolutely. And here at the Carousel Center, they're providing day activities for adults with autism as well. So, and developmental disabilities. So once you become 18, your needs don't automatically change. You know, people still have a need for what's going on here. And so, yeah, so many people are welcome here, which is so cool.
Yeah, definitely check it out. And also check out Scott's site, Voices for Autism. We're going to have everything on there. Genevieve, anything you want to promote coming up for you?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Well, I do coach from home. I'm coaching kids on how to learn how to be producers and recording artists like myself. I teach that from home. That's on my website, GenevieveGoings.com. And I just produced and sang some new songs for Disney, which is now on Disney Junior and Disney Plus. It's called The Wonderful World of Songs. It's celebrating the 100-year anniversary of Disney. So I got to remake some Disney classics. Really cool. Like You Got a Friend in Me and Be Our Guest, You Can Fly. Amazing songs.
Fantastic. Well, hang on for a second. Thanks so much, guys. And be sure to check out those 3 places. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.